Okay, so when I have an album, and I just pulled this album out, and I haven't really done anything to prepare it, so we'll see how it goes here. It's not always easy to get these out, and you have to be careful that you don't force them, because they will squish against the side of the album, and you will damage the actual CDV. So it ought to be the same for a family Bible. These are cheating because they're already sticking out. What you do is, I'll find a good one for you that's kind of way up in there. So here you have one on each side, as you can see. And what there ought to be, typically in these albums, is you can see that there's a piece of cardboard that provides the rigid page here in the middle, and a piece of paper on each side that provides the actual decorative album facing portion of it. And what I'll do is, I'll just, if I want to get one out, you kind of have to get them both out at the same time. I'll take my fingers like this and just begin to work them down. And there it goes. This one was easy. And usually what I'll do is I'll just pull them both out, and that'll allow me to do what I need to do, and then I'll either slide them both back in. And when you slide them back in, you have to be pretty careful not to dog-ear the corners. And it isn't really even necessary to slide them back in necessarily if you're real concerned about being archival. Putting it back in is really just the reverse. Same here on the other side. You just feed it in and slide it in. But I would recommend, if you're going to want to keep these there, and it's pretty easy going the other way. If you want to keep these in nice condition, I would take them out of the sleeves, because these are not acid-free, obviously. And so what will ultimately happen is they'll be damaged by the paper here and the cardboard. And they haven't really been damaged yet, and usually they're not. The paper they use must not be too bad for these, because typically these images are just fine. But if you're real concerned about it, I would take them out and put them into hard plastic sleeves. And if I have a couple, I'll show you here. Let me see. I don't have any handy that I can grab, but they're this big, and you just slide them in, and you can keep them like that forever.